And yes, don't have the camera set up correctly. Again, there we go. Close it up. All right, we're live. We'll just wait a few minutes for people to get over from the Ramsey Show YouTube extravaganza that just ended. I will type my information in. What up, Obs? What up, Cindy? Interesting last half hour of the Ramsey Show today. It was crazy. Yeah, I was talking about before that, Obs. Yeah. For those of you who don't know, that we're talking about the this is episode 59 of the Aftershow show, but we're talking about the Ramsey Show episode that aired on July 7th, 2021. And towards the end there, probably like at in the last half hour, there was a call from a female. I think it was in Florida or Texas. I can't remember which one. But she was in a domestic situation with her boyfriend, would not leave the house, and she was quite upset. Tampa, Florida, Cindy says. And so fortunately, Dr. D was in the building, and he was able to talk to her after they went to commercial break after her call. And hopefully she's all okay. All righty. As I said, number 59 of the Aftershow show. Here we go. Could you whisper in my ear the things you want to feel? I'd give you anything to feel it come in. Do you wake up on your own and you wonder where you are? You live with all your faults. Do-do-do-do-do-do. I want to wake up where you are. I won't say anything at all, so why don't you slide? Yeah, they're gonna let it slide. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Live from Columbus, OH, where nobody lives, apparently, according to one guy in the Ramsey Show chat. It's the Ramsey Show Aftershow where we talk about the Ramsey Show. Let's do it like this, so I don't have to look around the camera. Smart, huh? We talk about the Ramsey Show YouTube chat, and the people in it, and all things financial, and whatever else I want to talk about. I'm your host, Coach Steve Money, and I am a certified Ramsey Solutions financial coach. You can schedule a consultation assessment, a free one. Don't have it quite in the... Okay, now I can see it all. You can schedule a free consultation assessment by emailing your contact info to coachstevemoney@gmail.com. You can also reach me on Instagram and Twitter at Coach Steve Money, no spaces. If you'd like to donate to the channel so I can make it better, paypal.me/Coach Steve Money is the URL. And those are at the top of the chat for today. What up, Judy Pine? see. Today's Ramsey Show hosts were Dave Ramsey and his daughter Rachel Cruz. Rachel Cruz and John Deloney have a money and marriage event coming up a week from Friday. Market report. In the final hour of trading, the NASDAQ turned positive and then almost negative again, but still positive, joining the S&P and Dow in positive land, while the small cap Russell Index continued having a rough go of it lately. The small cap had been coming up very, very nicely through the pandemic, and all the way up until I think 2 months ago, and then it started going down a bunch. It's come up some days, but mostly it's been down. From Investors Business Daily, an article called "Good News is Coming for Hot Tech Stocks in the Next 3 Months." It turns out the Technology Select Sector Spider ETF rocketed 8.3% on average during the third quarter for the past 5 years, says an Investment Business Daily analysis of data from S&P Global Market Intelligence and MarketSmith. That's the top showing of any of the 11 S&P 500 sectors during that time. That's the top showing of any of the 11 S&P 500 sectors during that time. Okay. I wonder if I pasted that wrong or if they had that wrong in the article. They had repeated. And it says that I didn't do this. It's in the article like this. And get this: 4 of the top 10 S&P 500 stocks in the third quarter in the past 5 years all hail from the tech sector. That's also more than any other sector. Expertly run technology companies like Advanced Micro Devices, AMD, and NVIDIA turn on the heat in the third quarter. AMD sports a near perfect 98 IBD composite rating. They don't say what that is. What is not mentioned in the article, this is me talking, what is not mentioned in the article is how the silicon shortage could vastly affect the third quarter success of these companies because they make products that use silicon on the circuit board. So that could possibly affect them greatly. What up, AJ? Made it. The Dr. John Deloney Show. What's up, sir? Glad to see that you're here. You are welcome, sir. I don't know that Dr. John Deloney would say this is really me. What? Tell me where you went to school. Tell me where you went to school, sir. And then we'll know. Both of them. Texas Tech. I don't know that that's true. All right. If it's you, I apologize. We've had trouble with trolls in here, and it's easy for them to put a name on the thing, especially since it's not checked. Your name isn't checked, and also they can just steal your picture. So, oh, really? Okay. That's fun. His name is Jack. So that's great. It's good to see both of you guys here. Sorry, the chat went kind of wild with trolls there at the end. Anybody got any questions for Dr. Deloney or the mod? Dr. D, how was the young lady you just talked to? Do you have any kind of update for us on that? $100,000 subscribers have to be verified. Okay. All right. We will get right on that, sir. Not often we get such Ramsey royalty here around here. The mod has visited one time, and now we get a twofer. That's awesome. You gentlemen have a good night. All right. Where was I? Let me get my notes back. Let's see here. Great to see those guys come by here. All right. Oh, you hanging out? You working late tonight there? Mod. All righty. Well, you have a wonderful night. We will see you mañana. Let's see. Fox Business reports that the pace of workers quitting jobs fell last month from the record high in April. And CNBC says that mortgage applications have fallen to below pre-pandy levels. And Fox Business, again, reports home prices still rising. So that's a fun that were all different articles today. What up, Joe? Let's see. Upcoming streams. The Ramsey Show Aftershow show is on every weekday at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. And Friday at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, Stephen Glenn and I will continue playing the NFL dice game Pay Dirt on Board Gaming with Stephen Glenn. He is a board gaming designer. And when the mod does not post the Ramsey Show early, before 10 a.m., I will usually start a live stream just for chatting purposes until the mod does that. And that happened twice this week and on Friday last week. All righty. Anybody got anything exciting to talk about in the chat? I do have some. Let me see here. I did find there is an actual reason why hot dogs and buns don't come in equal count packages. It is because of the way things used to be sold. It wasn't until 1940 that we actually began seeing hot dogs packaged in packs of 10, which is why you typically see that in stores now. So our bun's not in 10 packs. It's because the hot dog buns most often come 8 to a pack because the buns are baked in clusters of 4 in pans designed to hold 8 rolls. While baking pans now come in configurations that allow baking 10 and even 12 at a time, the 8-roll pan remains the most popular in use. So that's why they're packaged like that. Let's see, we got the Ohio fact of the day here somewhere. There we go. The Y Bridge in Zanesville, Ohio, was the first built in 1814 to span the confluence of the Licking and Muskingum rivers. The current bridge is the 5th construction at the same location. Ripley's Believe It or Not proclaimed it the only bridge in the world which you can cross and still be on the same side of the river. That's interesting. I'll give you a bonus fact because that one's kind of weird. I guess that's why it was on Ripley's Believe It or Not. Akron, Ohio, home of LeBron James, was the first city to use police cars. Joe doing some math there, trying to find the lowest common denominator. Keep working on it. Uh-oh, Matty Bags. That's not fun. His channel is the Blackstone Rookie. He cooks things on his Blackstone Griddle Grill. But he had something going to a collection agency, even though there was a payment plan in place for it. So he'll have to check on that. Anybody else got anything? Kind of. I thought that possibly those guys were faking. But the Ramsey show had the check, so I don't know if you can type that. I don't know if you can fake that. So I don't know. Also, I would think if they were fake, they would still be in here. Trying to cause mischief, right? Now, if they come back tomorrow, then we know they're fake because they don't have time for that. But I appreciate it, and I'll confirm it with the mod in the Ramsey Show chat tomorrow, and then we'll all know. How about that? Alrighty, so probably gonna be a short show tonight. Let's see. What else did I have? Oh. Yeah, that's it. And you guys aren't helping. We just lucked out tonight. Yeah, maybe. AJ, what are you putting a 20 on? That they're real? Now we know who the second person that knew about the show was. Oh, yeah, could be. Could be, unless now there's another. There is another. Yeah, could be. We'll see. I'll feel better about it when we confirm with the mod. But if they were fake, they played it perfectly by coming in, saying who they were, and getting out. So exponential growth in Franklin, Tennessee. AJ, what's for dinner tonight, sir? You got some kind of meat ready to be cooked? Oh yeah, I should have asked Damod and Dr. D to subscribe to my channel. Especially since I lost 2, had 60, then lost 2, so I'm down to 58. So I don't know if they were troll losers or just regular people decided they didn't want to be subscribed to me anymore. Regular people. And AJ's got burgers going on tonight. Tough stuff. Sounded like Dr. D. Yeah. I mean, I'd love to believe it, but just, I mean, with the kind of stuff that I've been through with trolls, it's just it's easy to believe. I thought that was a better question in type of what type of faucet Dave was ranting about yesterday. Yeah, I was trying to think of what can I ask that a troll probably wouldn't know from Dr. D, and the schools are what I came up with. The throwing in the thing about the BA too is interesting though. So, like I said, hopefully it was them. And I'll apologize for being standoffish to Mod tomorrow in the Ramsey Show chat, and to Dr. D if we ever get the pleasure to chat again. Alrighty. Well, I don't have anything else. Sid sent a couple articles, but I did not have time to read them. I had to do a little bit of work today since the boss is still out of town. He's out of town all week. So AJ's burgers are going to have, just in case you guys weren't hungry, his burgers are going to have smoked cheddar, onion, aioli. I don't know what aioli is, AJ. You have to explain that. Lettuce and tomato and brioche buns. I know what all the rest of that is, but not aioli. A-I-O-L-I. Explain that to me, because I don't want to Google it. So, yeah, but I apologize for lack of interesting financial content, etc. today. Thought about not even doing the show, but I figured I'd better just come on and go with what I've got instead of just not doing it. It is aioli is mayo with garlic, lemon, salt, and pepper. Okay. All right. That sounds really good, AJ. You have to give us a full report on how they are. And how do you cook those, sir? Yeah, I'll have to be on point now. They have famous viewers. I'm sure they thought, well, this guy doesn't know what... I mean, they were nice and supportive. Definitely nice and supportive. I appreciate it. But I was stammering while they were in here. So, yeah. Medium on the stovetop. All right. All right. Yeah, I like a good scald on it. I don't like it to be mooing still when I put it down my gullet. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get my crap together here if we're gonna have people from the Ramsey Show coming by. Slightly pink. You can go a little bit more than slightly pink for mine, AJ. If I ever come over, you can keep scalding mine a little bit more. Like the barest hint of pink, maybe, for me. I like it to be cooked. All right, guys. Again, sorry for being out of sorts, but the combination of that call with that poor lady in the Florida, and those guys coming in here. I don't know. I don't have anything prepared, and I don't know where to go from that. So AJ will buy. What up, CP? Just getting ready to bounce out early because I don't have anything else prepared. And CP, you apparently missed the mod and Dr. D in here at the same time, unless it was fabulous fakings by trolls. They did a really good job, CP. You can go back and watch that. And obviously I couldn't handle it. Of course, because I default to thinking trolls, and especially with the number that was in the Ramsey Show chat at the end there. Yeah. All right, guys. I will see you tomorrow. Oh, speaking of Chris Pittman, designed by Pittman, past tense. Let me type that in. Whoops. Let me click on this, and then it'll let me type. Designed by Pittman at gmail.com. If you need any branding, he is your guy. He designed my YouTube banner and my chat logo and the watermark. And I just changed. I put his latest design for me, which has my catchphrase, which I'm going to say right now. I put that on the YouTube banner now, and that is make smart financial decisions every day. You guys have a good night, and it'll be better tomorrow. There's no way it can be worse.